Before throwing a fake smoke in CSGO, make sure you understand two things. Firstly, you'll make noise while throwing a grenade, so if you feel someone might be close to you, then don't throw anything because it just reveals your position. And secondly, experienced players can read your throwing spot by how the nade lands. But if you still think you'll need to know some cool fake smokes, then let's go. Overpass, A banana, stand at this dot on the stairs, aim in the middle of the lamp like shown, plus left click throw. The easiest fake heaven smoke out there that I believe I had an honor to invent first a couple of years ago, but doesn't really matter. What matters is that by the bounces, and if you don't focus 100%, you can't really tell whether it came from B short or A short. But the next one surely comes from B short. Get stuck and look for the scratch on the wall. Aim a bit right from it, plus whenever you feel it, jump throw. Smoke has a neat trajectory, does a quick bounce, and as a result, dumpster will be smoked off. Another smoke that may not be too easy to call where it exactly came from, unless you're NadeKing. Also, when you're NadeKing, you probably buy, sell and cash out your CSGO skins on Skinport because they only have 5% selling fee, while competitors have it up to 15%. Plus, skin prices themselves are way under the Steam market itself. The site is fast, smooth and secure, backed with a legit company from Germany. And as I mentioned earlier, you can cash out your CSGO skins for real money straight into your bank. Links in the video description. Dragon lore into a BMW, because why not? Next up, fountain area corner, stay crouched, look for this bottom dark line on this post, aim a bit right from the center and just left click throw while staying crouched like a real Tripolowski dude. This will be a breach fake smoke that's pretty easy to call that it came from completely different direction, but you never know when it could become useful. Alternative breach fake smoke comes from this chair hugging position, look for this brick, aim in the middle of it and above the bush so you won't hit the bush. Believe me, this lineup has decent room for mistakes, and if you're ready then left click throw. Smoke bounces off from the huge stony breach above and then lands to our small wooden breach where you can actually walk on. Simple as that. We're gonna move on with Mirage, and what else than market window. Get into the wall corner over here. Now you need to aim on top of this wall. Don't sweat too much as it's not pixel perfect lineup. Aim like shown and run plus jump throw when the darker top part of the wall ends. If you really nail it, it should look something like this. Smoke does a quick bounce like the Valorant hype and lands inside the market/kitchen window. By the time the smoke pops, you could potentially be pretty close to a ramp. The best smokes are always left click throws or jump throws, because whatever type of movement adds more risk for inconsistency. Position yourself in the center of those pipes. Aim a bit left from the second dark antenna thingy from the right. Plus a simple left click throw. This is a connector smoke that allows you to sneak B, but at the same time could make enemy team rotate a bit, or at least keeps one defender busy, because this smoke also leaves some gaps for them to work with. Since they could see B short, maybe they don't worry that much about B bomb site in this case, never know. Most of the best fake smokes on Mirage obviously come from T-spawn, another corner position. Aim at the top of the antenna, run a little plus jump throw a tiny bit before you would hit the building. Surely practice it before trying it out in your matches, as there's a chance to mess it all up. Smoke bounces more times than Astralis has won the major, and finally blocks CT side vision into B abs. This is an easy to remember lineup for a B ab smoke that could work very well for your future fakes. I know you like corner positions because it's as easy as it gets. Now look at the top of this building like shown, aim a bit left from the wire, then run and jump throw when you hit the dark line of an edge. It goes like this, and if you nail it, the smoke should pop backside of the B. If you would start sneaking towards A palace right after you release your smoke, you could pretty much be out on A at the time when the smoke pops on B bomb site. Groovy stuff. Cash and a fake smoke for A cross. Go hug left side of this barrel and try to be at the very left, since this corner isn't 90 degrees but rather a curvy one. Then aim a bit above and left from the railing like shown. Walk till you almost hit the B sign plus jump throw. Make sure to practice it beforehand, since it's not that easy to execute. The smoke uses a roof to bounce itself into a correct place, even if it's not perfectly in the middle of the cross, plus could leave some gaps. It surely does the work, and at some level they could buy this fake. Although skilled players should understand by the bounces that it came from T-spawn and from a very long distance. Next up, position yourself into this useless corner. Look for those 3 dots triangle and aim at the rightest one. Then just jump throw, plus enjoy your quick/easy highway smoke. Probably the only mainly CT side smoke for this video, because the lineup is just so simple and in certain cases it could fool your enemy that you're playing from connector area but you're actually in deep A site. Get into this quad corner, aim in the middle of a small edge here, plus jump throw. Smoke bounces off from the right side of mid main and pops nicely inside it. Coolio as that. You may have seen it from my last Pro Tricks episode, idea from Twist, and I feel it's one of the best fake smokes on train because there are no excellent fake smokes on this map. Trash box corner, count 5 black lines up and aim like shown in between those stripes. Stay crouched, then walk a bit, plus jump throw. Smoke flies high and then drops down like my YouTube views lately, blocking off the most common AWP angle from B side of the connector. We're gonna continue from Dust 2 with a pretty complicated yet unique smoke to throw from T-spawn, safe corner position. Now I like to aim with my view models like shown, so right side of my smoke hits the left dark window thingy over there. Now run till you almost hit the gate gap, plus jump throw. It sounds hard and I can tell you it's not that easy to execute, but in a weird clutch situation it could make enemy think that you're close to long, although by the time smoke lands you can already be nearby B tunnels. A hippie car bounce idea indeed. Next up, mid doors area. It could only have effect when enemies play it from sides and no one at middle, because otherwise they could hear you well. Hug door position. Aim up from the wannabe yellow arrow and take the height from this blemish on the wall. If you're ready, then jump throw. Since smoke firstly bounces off from longhouse wall, the direction it arrives to its corner spot is identical to a regular corner smoke one. As I said, if opponents play it from sides, it could easily lock A defenders to hold their spots for a while. A barrel spot at long, aim like shown. And a simple jump throw gives you a nice and easy CT smoke. They can be in the box corner, watch out for that, but otherwise no sneaky gaps for them to work with. And the same idea with the moving version. Corner position, aim at the top of the left wooden window frame, run till the window ends, plus jump throw. Literally same stuff like all your after party mornings when you promise yourself to become a non-drinker. If you have finally found the water which puts all the molotovs down but still want to smoke fake your opponents on Inferno, then take a position in the barrel corner, aim a bit left from the building corner you can see there, plus walk jump throw your smoke around the flower pot's height. Smoke flies over everything and lands into CT, leaving no gaps for enemy side to work with. Experienced players can read this smoke by its speed, but since its direction is identical to a regular CT smoke, it could surely fool some people out there. Alright, go to this breach position, aim at this mark on the wall, and if your team is ready to fake it, run a tiny bit plus jump throw. Obviously, the more you run, the deeper a smoke will go, and it needs to be kinda precise. As you can see, this one went pretty deep, so they could potentially still play behind coffins, but you can also run a little less to make the result not that deep. Completely up to you how much you like running. Next up, another barrel spot. Aim in the center of this right little roof piece over here, plus jump throw. A long distance moto smoke with a fairly easy lineup. It could leave a micro gap at the left side here, but it's rather harmless and better than a gap on the right. Also, in my opinion, perfect fake smokes should have some imperfections, so enemies might see a chance to abuse the smoke and therefore be around the smoke for longer. Smart truth. For the next one, get into Underpass/Mexico/Vietnam, however you would like to call this place. Aim down from the antenna cross till you hit the rain pipe like shown. What else than a jump throw, which gets the great thing to bloom on an A balcony. Your teammates could use it to try to make plays over there, but you could just try to fake it out as well. One general way you could try to fake smoke is by throwing it very high in the air. It could work pretty much anywhere where there is no skybox blocking your way. Obviously, opponents could hear your nade throwing sound if they are close, but if you nail the timing, It could work very well as a bait smoke, so enemies most likely don't expect you in front of the smoke as they just heard someone smoked off Pop Dog. If you want to catch me off guard, then simply subscribe to the channel because I have never seen 7 digits number in my life, and if we somehow hit 1 million subscribers, then I will do some